Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show with the talk of America.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are at, or good evening in social media land and TV land. Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show. I, of course, am Ray Amanat, your host, your go-to person to listen to for all things nonsensical, I guess. So um, let's make a little sense of what happened last night. But before we do that, let's do our little disclaimer, please. That's not what I want. And here we go. So, as always, the Ray Amanat Show is an opinion based show and does not reflect the views of any of our sponsors, affiliates, or other networks affiliated with this production. So, I'm full of it, as you guys might say. I'm full of some of you might say anyway, but hey, you guys can just cluck off because this is my show, and it's an opinion based show. If you like it, hey, comment, like, subscribe. If you don't like it, we've got a new email that's going to be coming up that you can send your information to me and tell me how you really feel. If you'd like to get a hold of me personally for ideas for the show, lectures, seminars, self defense seminars in your neighborhood or community, you can at this time call me at 314-570-0243. That's my direct link. We're going to have a Ray Amanat email address, info at Ray Amanat email coming up soon once everything is set up with the website and everything. So, yes, we're happy for that. So, let's get into our host that host our show, and that would be the OBBM network. You can go to Roku TV, download or look up the OBBM network. They have a variety of other podcasts that you guys can search and choose from, and you can find the Ray Amanat Show on there as well. Otherwise, you can go to our Facebook page, The Ray Amanat Show, or just go to my YouTube page, Ray Amanat, and you can watch all of our previous videos. So here's a little bit about the OBBM network.
Entertainment expands your horizons, takes you on fantastic adventures, challenges your skills. Independent media never looked so good. Welcome to a new sphere of influence. Our words mean business. Traditional families are honored, and the American flag still flies.
So the OBBM network is a conservative, freedom-thinking podcast hosting site where a lot of the other podcasts that they have, it's talking about everything that's in the news to everything that's going around the country with regards to global warming, abortion, all the political talking points that was discussed last night at the debate, which we'll get to in a second. If you would like more information about the OBBM network, just go to obbmnetwork.tv and you can download it on Roku or follow them on Rumble, iHeartRadio, all the other social media sites that offer podcasts, whether it's video broadcasting or audio broadcasting. Check them out, obbmnetwork.tv. All right, let's get into the I'm just saying. This is my rant, or this is where it's just my opinion. So don't get all butthurt for things that I might come up and say. Last night, what you guys all think of the debate last night? What you think of Donald Trump's performance? Yeah, what you think of Joe Biden's performance? Pretty much after the debate was over with, the spin room with all the news media, pretty much all the Republican or right wing, it was a whole chatter. Everyone, including the Bidens, pretty much left, and this is what you heard: a whole lot of nothing, because President Biden that was probably his worst ever debate in the history of presidential debates. He came out there looking like, those of you that know the Carol Burnett show, looking like Tim Conway that plays the old man that walks out real slow, and he's got his mouth open the whole time, and crickets just coming out of his mouth. He might have did a little poopy pants on stage with some of the comments President Trump made that he just couldn't come up with the rebuttal to. And at some points, it's just, he just looked lost. I mean, you guys can say you feel sorry for him, but after the debate, all of the Democrats were like, all right, we're in trouble now. Who are we going to get to replace Joe Biden as our candidate for president? So, they're in panic mode, if you will. So, a lot of the things that were talked about, I loved it when Biden said, well, Donald Trump is the only felon that's on the stage there. And Trump just tore into him and brought up Hunter Biden's laptop and everything that Hunter Biden is going to go through, and that eventually Joe himself will be investigated and he'll probably be a felon too. Um, uh, you know, and most of what Trump is accused of, when they go through the appeals court instead of the sham court that he went through, would probably be vindicated and everything would be dropped. So we'll see about that in the near future. Um, the Supreme Court held back on making any decisions on the Donald Trump January 6th and a few other situations because they didn't want that to be a part of the debate, which is good. So I'm curious as to see what the Supreme Court is going to come out with today on Donald Trump and January 6th. I know the people that they already have being held in prison, they're saying that they're not going to, that it was unconstitutional for them to be held for as long as they have been. So that might be dropped for time served or whatever. And then you're going to have lawsuits coming out of that, most likely. So, what did you guys think about the presidential debate last night? Please, comment on our Facebook page with this video and let us know. I thought President Trump was high energy, it was focused, he wasn't disrespectful. Joe Biden just looked lost and just kept repeating the same shtick. They came out saying that Joe Biden had a cold. His voice was a little hoarse. He was his voice wasn't strong, and the people that represent Joe Biden said that he had a cold. I look at it this way: when you've got 7 to 10 days of Joe Biden going to Camp David, being prepped by his team, where they're constantly saying, if they say this, this is how you reply. And if Joe didn't get it right, do it again. Joe didn't get it right, say it again. And they've got so many different people saying, well, Donald Trump will probably say this, so how are you going to respond to it? And they're prepping him. So he's got 7 to 10 days of him talking and talking and talking. And my theory or my opinion personally is he didn't have a cold. he just talks so much from trying to redo his explanations, trying to outthink what Donald Trump is going to say, that they overtrained him and he lost his voice because of it. So, what do you think? Tell me your thoughts. Did he have a cold, or was he overtrained and he just spent too much time redoing his talking points until they got it to where they thought he was going to be okay? So, we'll see. But let me know in the comments below. When they talked about, I loved how Donald Trump kept repivoting back to immigration. Everything that was brought up, whether it was abortion, whether it was Ukraine, Afghanistan, or everything, it came back to, you reversed all of my decisions that I made, and this is the country that we left on your that we're left to live in now at your hands. So this mess that we're in, the inflation, the cost of gas, the cost of groceries, the cost of utility bills. Um, Biden said that he didn't have any new taxes. By creating the inflation that he's created, the cost of food is, to me, a tax. The cost of gas, to me, is another tax. He might not have created any new taxes on the middle class or the poor, but because of what's happening with the economy, everyone is paying for it except for the elites, that they're not affected by it, so they don't even notice. They can afford to go out and get a 40 or $200, $300 steak dinner at Burns Steakhouse. Not all of us can do that. We're paying $20 for a friggin' Big Mac at McDonald's, which is ridiculous. So they're just out of touch, in my opinion. There might be no new taxes, but the cost of everything going up, in my opinion, is a tax. Let's take a break and find out a little bit more about Defenders Gateway. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the great debate last night. Here's Defenders Gateway.
Defenders Gateway. We have created an amazing program to drive business to your door. Defenders Gateway app is the most unique way to honor and support our active military, veterans, active retired first responders, Gold Star, and fallen first responder families. Our goal at Defenders Gateway is to create a national network of businesses, Gateway partners, that offer honorary discounts to defenders. Our exclusive vetting process validates the defenders before they can use the app. No more stolen honor. We provide a seamless method of displaying discounts offered while directing defenders to your door. The Defenders Virtual ID presents a picture, current time and date, your store number or store picture, and the agreed location discount. Defenders Gateway is a unique and cost-effective program. Defenders Gateway.
And we're back. Let's have a little buffer music for coming back. I'll do the Donald Trump dance here for you guys. And hey, wake the cluck up. But those of you that are interested in learning more about Defenders Gateway, you can go to their website, which I'm trying to pull up. There we go. Defenders-gateway.com. If you're a business and want to offer discounts to first responders, veterans, and active duty soldiers, contact Defenders Gateway and they'll get you on their app and start promoting your business on a national level. If you're a first responder, if you're a veteran or an active duty soldier, you can download the Defenders Gateway app for free and start getting discounts on different products or services that all of our partners offering can help you save a little money, especially in this economy that we're living in. So again, go to defenders-gateway.com. So we're looking at the debate last night. Everyone pretty much said Donald Trump. It was a knockout within the first 2 minutes of the debate. It was kind of a Mike Tyson just haymaker bomb, and Joe Biden went on his way, to Sleepy Town. Um, he looked really confused throughout the whole debate, like this. Let's do that again. He had his mouth open. He was just this blank stare. I think because the lack of an audience, there should have been an audience there, but the lack of an audience there, he wasn't able to get the energy or feedback from the audience. And maybe that was a good thing because I'm sure the audience would have been overwhelming me more supportive of Donald Trump's comments over Joe Biden's comments. So, you know, we'll see what the Democrats are going to do at the convention. Are they going to prop Joe up as their candidate, or are they going to find somebody to replace him? That's to be decided. But after the debate, we were watching all of the other pundit shows on CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, and everybody pretty much, instead of running to defend Joe Biden's performance, were all in shock and like, what did we just see? And oh my gosh, this person can't be running our country. So they're now seeing what we've been seeing all along, that Joe Biden is someone that needs to be in an assisted living center. And shame on his wife, Jill Biden, for pretty much following what the Democrats want Joe to be, and that's their puppet. And it's her helping pull the strings. It's my understanding that once the cameras were down and the debate was over with, that Joe was standing at the podium with a blank look, and Jill Biden came up, stood next to him, and then helped walk him off the stage. I would like to see some type of video of that if possible, but pretty much that's what I've heard from different sources. So, if President Biden can't walk off the stage without having someone hold his hand, why is he running our country? They're going to be going after him to release the interview. I think it was with the Her report, that they're trying to get their hands on, the video and audio interview of Joe Biden, to show that he is not competent whatsoever. So I think that the Congress is going to go after those and get those records from President Biden, and they'll make a decision on what they want to do as far as exercising the I think it's the 25th Amendment, or whatever. Again, I'm not the scholar. I'm just a high school graduate. I didn't even go to community college like Jesse Kelly did. So hey, shout out to Jesse. I need a little laughter for that one. And just make fun of myself as much as I can. So back to the debate. I would like your comments. Go to the Ray Amanat Show on Facebook. Tell us what you thought of the debate. What did you think of Donald Trump's performance? What did you think of Joe Biden's performance? And what direction do you think the Democrats are going to go with regards to President Biden? Is he in, or is he on his way out? Let's get to this real quick. Again, I'm trying to do a 50-state tour. So we've got 12 states. We're working on hopefully going to Michigan and possibly going back to St. Louis. I'm working on that. And once we get the ball rolling, I've got a new website that I want to be creating. More information will come out on that, on us doing our speaker series and seminar series all over the country. So please share this information. Let people know if they know of somebody in any of these gray states. Contact them, have them reach out to us. They can go to Ray at Heroes in Action Now.org. I'll put that up there. Ray at heroesinactionnow.org. Email me for more information on how we can get things set up so we can come out and help keep America safe. Moving onward, if you see domestic, or if you're a victim of domestic violence, or if you know of family members, coworkers, or anyone that's going through that, give them this phone number, share this with them, 1-800-799-SAFE. Let them get the kind of help that they need. If you are a veteran that's contemplating suicide, if you are a civilian, somebody that's lost their job, going through marital problems, you're bankrupt because of this economy or anything, go to the suicide prevention hotline at 1-800-273-TALK. If you're a witness to a crime, as we've got crime going all over the country based on what Donald Trump had said, all the illegal aliens, criminal illegal aliens that are coming across the country and raping, abducting, trafficking, or bringing drugs into the country, where people are dying from the fentanyl. If you see it, make an anonymous tip at Crime Stoppers USA at 1-800-222-TIPS. And finally, if you want a Wake the Cluck Up America t-shirt, again, you can email me that information at ray@heroesinactionnow.org. T-shirts are $25. If you purchase a size 2X or larger, they're $28. And if we have to ship it to you, we will let you know what the shipping and handling charges will be, and we'll get your shirt out to you as soon as we can. All right, everybody. That is our show. I'd love to hear what your comments are with regards to the debate. Stay in touch with me, and we will see you next time. Take care.
Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show. Wake the fuck up, America.